Yo, what up, and welcome back to Pnoid News. Man, listen, yo, this shit here. Like, yo, this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Yo. Alright, check this out. Legit. Things are not getting better, they're getting worse. Right? And I'm about to show you why I say these things, right? Because legitimately, shit has just hit the fucking fan. I don't even want to say it's hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just the progression of gynocentrism in this fucking society is unfucking believable. Like, legit, it's unfucking believable. It's unfathomable that it would get to this point. Check this shit out. Salt Lake City, Utah. Biological fathers in Utah will be legally required to pay half of woman's out-of-pocket pregnancy cost under a new law unique to the state that critics say doesn't do enough to adequately address maternal health care needs. I'm going to say this again. Biological fathers in Utah will be legally required to pay half of a woman's out-of-pocket pregnancy cost under a new law unique to the state that critics say doesn't do enough to adequately address maternal health care needs. They're going to charge you child support for a nigga who ain't born yet. They're going to charge you child support for a kid that ain't born yet. Like, the kid ain't even out. You have legally no rights to nothing, right? And you know how this one works. Even once the kid comes out, you ain't going to have no legal rights to anything, right? Because child support ain't tied to custody. This bill's sponsor has presented the measure as an effort to decrease the burden of pregnancy on women and increase the responsibility for men who have children. I mean, like, yo, because women, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they need their responsibility alleviated more, you know what I mean? Right? Like, right? But some critics argue the new legislation won't help women who are most vulnerable and could make abusive situations even more dangerous for pregnant women. You know, we need to protect women more. I mean, like, it's not like they don't have like a whole set of laws and courts just for them. You know what I mean? Like, every fucking program in the world that you could possibly ever ask for to protect you, you know what I'm saying, is there for every woman who could possibly want it, right? Utah appears to be the first state to mandate prenatal child support, according to the state's Planned Parenthood Association. And the bill is sponsored, but a few states, including Wisconsin and New York, have provisions that can result in fathers being financially responsible for pre-birth expenses. Republican Rep. Brady Branner has decided to sponsor this measure because he had grown frustrated with the number of anti-abortion measures going through the legislature and wanted to pursue legislation that would make it easier to bring life into the world. Okay, so let me get this right. All right, so what you want to do is, right, you want to stand here and give single moms an easier way to have kids and financially disincentivize dudes to have less kids. That's what you want to do. That's going to help, you know what I'm saying, bring more kids into the world. That's going to help as a whole. I feel like this dude's a piece of shit. I feel like this guy here legitimately is a simp. You know what I'm saying? Who should probably just give his testicles over to the nearest female he's you know what I mean, around. Right? We want to help people and actually be pro-life. How we and how we do it as opposed to anti-abortion. Brammer said one of the ways to help is to help the burden of pregnancy be decreased. My head. My fucking head. It's gonna fucking explode. Like, somebody go kick one of these Mormons in the nuts for me. If y'all would. If you're in Utah, do me a favor. Just go and, like, run up to your local Mormon and just kick that motherfucker square in the testicles. Right? And tell him Pnoid sent you. Legit. I don't really care. Like, yo, fucking show him this YouTube video. Fuck you, you fucking Mormon pieces of shit. The bill would apply to a pregnant woman's health insurance premiums and any pregnancy. Jesus fucking Christ. You're going to pay for her fucking health insurance premiums and any pregnancy-related medical costs. I mean, that could cover fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yo, they said that you can murk a kid and, like, kill him after he was born if, you know what I'm saying, like, it had any negative mental consequences on a female, which included a woman didn't want to be a mom at that moment. Like, yo, seriously, like, in Utah, mothers already have the option to seek support related to birth expenses through the courts, but few do, said Lisa Stockdale, director of the state's Office of Recovery Services, which typically collects child support. She said mothers will now have the option to also seek pregnancy-related payments through the legal system, but it's unclear how often they will pursue it. I don't, like, yo, do I kill myself or do y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like both of us can't exist on this plane of existence right now. Like, we both can't live here. In the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because I can't live in a place where motherfuckers, like, legitimately see me as this much of an ATM. Like, real shit. In the end of the day. Like, there's no reason that legit, like, we should both be here. One of us gots to go at this point. Like, there's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about this. The bill is not intended to lower the frequency of abortion, but Brammer said it could be a potential result. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how the fuck that works. Anti-abortion activists had lauded the bill, however, saying it will protect the lives of unborn children by supporting women through their pregnancy. Chairman of the... Hang on a minute. And I want all y'all conservatives to understand. All right. Yeah, like, conservatives hate men too, right? At the end of the day, like, it's all sides against you. This is what this is. Like, legit. This isn't even anti-woman. Like, yo, this is just, like, pro us going, like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Legit. Anything we can do to support, anything we can do to support women in these circumstances will help them give back, to be able to give birth to their babies. Feel good about that choice and feel supported along the way. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, you know, fucking Republicans are still communists. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how you define communism. You know what I mean? Like, legit, how do you define communism? In the end of the day, like, yo, because you're going to take my shit, burn it, and spread it over to motherfucking, you know what I mean, maternity ward. You know what I mean? Unlike these other motherfuckers who want to take my shit, burn it, and then fucking spread the ashes over fucking Lenin's tomb. It doesn't matter. Either way it fucking goes in the end of the day. You know, fucking no thank you. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Utah measure would make it a felony, perform the procedure. The new legislation comes on top of a long list of restrictions Utah has placed on abortion. Last year, the state approved a measure that would make abortions illegal if the U.S. Supreme Court overturns a decades-old ruling that legalized it nationwide. The Utah measure would make it a felony to perform the procedure except in cases involving rape, incest, and serious threat to the mother. Other Republican-governed states have been considering an array of tough anti-abortion restrictions this year. Sweeping abortion bans have already been signed into law in South Carolina and Arkansas. Democratic lawmakers and women's rights activists have questioned whether the new legislation on fathers helping cover the costs will actually meet women's needs. And not one person is asking, is this fair to the fucking father? Not one person. Not one person going, hey, you know, I mean, in this economy where, you know, I mean, like, motherfuckers ain't got no jobs and things are really hard on individuals and people are already stressed to the limits. Is it good to, like, stand here and, you know, I mean, put this type of weight on somebody's back? Nobody asked that question at all. Like, is the dude okay with this pregnancy? Did he ask for this shit? You know what I mean? Like, yo, is this something, you know what I mean, maybe, like, you know, he should be able to opt out of in the same way that she's able to opt out of it? Jesus Christ. Anyway, yo, look, man, I'm Tom Pease, Pnoid News. Y'all know the deal. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.